Hello with Mary B. I am going to be making a applesauce pound cake today. The recipe is a tweak from me. I have ate several pound cakes and they are so dry. I have tried other people's recipes, so today what I'm finna do is, this is my recipe and we're gonna see, it's gonna be real good. And we're finna get started. Three cups of sugar. Tablespoon of vanilla extract. Eggs in there. I almost forgot to put them in there. I'll be honest, I forgot to put the eggs in there and they're right in front of me. One and a half teaspoons of lemon extract. It smells so good. tell you what, this batter smells so good. I remember when I was a little kid, my grandmother used to cook for a living. A little bitty girl, I used to always go up to my grandmother's house. She would always be baking cakes. She baked cakes for a living, and she sold them. And she cooked pies. And I would always want to lick the batter. I said, Granny, we called her Grandma. We would say, Grandma, can I lick the batter? Can I have it? And she'd give it to us. She made the beautiful cakes you ever seen in your life. She would always bake. I'd like to tell you that story again. Getting the air bubbles out. I already have my oven preheated, 325 degrees. I'm just putting in the oven now. I'm waiting on my cake to finish, but I wanted to tell you that as I was cooking, I forgot to add the eggs in. So I said, oh no, 6 eggs, I forgot to add them in. And I was thinking, I said, you know what? I'm just gonna add them in at one time. That's the way my granny done. My mama did it. And if you wanna do 1 egg at a time, it's fine. But I dumped them all in at the same time. That's the way I done it. My grandmother used to cook for a living. She made cakes for a living. She cleaned houses and she made cakes. So I would remember going up there as a little girl, and she was always making cakes. She made such a beautiful cake you ever seen in your life. And she made a beautiful coconut cake I ever seen. And it seemed nobody else make a coconut cake like that. It was so big and pretty. Of course, every year she would send her son an orange nut cake. It's something like a fruit cake, but it tastes a whole lot better than a fruit cake. So I know this is an old family recipe. It's handed down from my grandmother. My mother used to make it every Christmas. And I was gonna make it this year, and my children won't eat it because they really don't care for it, so I used to make it every year. And I said, well, I guess I just won't make it. Because I remember, back then, the mixer, it was so thick, you couldn't really use a mixer because she would hand beat it. And my mom would hand beat it, but I remember going up to my grandmother's as a child, and she had a barbecue stand every Friday and Saturday. And Sunday, she sold barbecue on the side of her house. She had table and chairs. She had the tables with the little pretty tablecloths on it, and we wasn't allowed to mix with the grown-ups. So she had a long porch, and she made pies. This big around, I guess, 4-inch pies. But anyway, she made these little bitty pies. She made lemon pie, coconut, and chocolate pies. And she sold them for 35 cents. Of course, she had drinks too. So what we would do is sit on the porch and gave us commands when she wanted a pie, she wanted a soda, whatever. We had to go in the house and get it and take it back. Take it to the end of the porch to her. We wasn't allowed. Back then, little children couldn't be around grown-ups. So we would sit on the porch and wait on her to tell us what to do next. And we, little kids, we stayed on the porch. We didn't go out there, but she sold so much barbecue. And I remember one guy came up, I never forget this. He said, Miss B, her name was Beatrice. Of course, my middle name is Mary Beatrice, so I call myself Mary B on my show. Because everyone's call me Mary B, little hometown. You got a name. Instead of just saying Mary, it's Mary B. My sister's name is Valsa. They call her Valsani. It's just they call everyone by the middle name. And I tell people, don't call me Mary B, just call me Mary. And I look up, they're still saying it. I just gave up. My mother's name was Emma Jean. They call her Emma Jean. My aunt's name was Emma Lee. Everyone called her Emma Lee. So I do not call my children by their middle name because I heard too much of it. But anyway, I'll get back to the story. But anyway, my grandmother, she cooked so much food. And it looked so good. So she was a cook. And I loved to go up to her house. She always made tea cakes. I always had tea cakes. Oh, she made the best tea cakes. And my mother took after her mother. She ended up having her a barbecue stand in her yard. And she worked several jobs. She pulled cotton when she was little, and then she went on to work at a hospital in the kitchen, and she made everybody known her because she's deceased now by her rolls. She made the best homemade rolls you could think of. Now that recipe I did not learn, but I did take her recipe of the dressing. Oh, everyone tell me that I make the best dressing. Of course, I had to put my dressing on wine yet because she makes it different than anybody else. I had never seen nobody make the dressing the way that she do. But it is so good. I know this girl came to my house, she ate one time. She said, Mary, you make the best dressing. She said, I went home, but I didn't eat it with turkey. It was so good. I just put it between some bread and ate it. But anyway, my mother, she cooked. She had a stand. She cooked. But as we was growing up, she had 7 children. 4 girls, 3 boys. I left the house at the age of 22 to get my own apartment, but I did not cook day one. Only thing she wanted us to do was to clean. I didn't know how to cook. I didn't cook breakfast there. I didn't cook lunch. I didn't cook anything. Now on Saturdays, they would go to the grocery store and they would buy lunch meat, cheese. So on Saturday we ate lunch meat, sandwiches, and chips. No, we didn't eat chips. It was just, they didn't buy us chips. All we would eat was lunch meat. We'll fix us 2 sandwiches or whatever, but that's what we ate. And of course she ate cheese and crackers and onions. No. On Saturdays, I remember when I was growing up, my parents would always go shopping on a Saturday. So we had lunch meat sandwiches on a Saturday. And every other day of the week, she always cooked. She cooked herself. We was not allowed to go in the kitchen and cook. So when I moved out on my own, I did not know how to cook. I remember calling her, Mom, I want some fried chicken. So I bought a whole chicken. I'm thinking, I'm looking at it like, I don't know how to cook this chicken, let alone fry it. So I called on the phone and said, Mom, how do I cut up a chicken? And she said, just cut the legs off and cut the wings off. I'm thinking, what? I didn't know nothing about frying that chicken. So I want you to know that I learned from scratch at the age of 22 how to cook. And I used to bake a lot. I used to bake all the time. But now I'm into trying to eat healthy because we know what all that baking will do for you. It'll just fatten you up. You can bake for other people, but you got to watch it. And I really don't like to use a lot of sugar. But I eat a little bit, but I try not to eat too much sweets. I do eat some sweets, but I try not to eat too much. Because it's hard when you get older. It was for me younger too. My brother told me, Mary, you've been on a diaper ever since I've known you. Yes, I have, and I'm still on one. I'm not ashamed to say it. But it seems like I'm kind of going off the grid. But anyway, I wanted to tell you all that. And of course, my mom also had a little cafe. She cooked in her cafe. She was a very good cook. And you could say that we was very close as growing up. But yes, I do miss her. But I look at it like this. My mom was on oxygen and she was very sick because she was a smoker. But I said, Lord, she's not suffering. That's the way I look at it. She's not having to suffer. She's not on that oxygen. She's not in and out of the hospital. And may God have mercy upon her soul. But she was very good and she was very good to me. If I needed something, I could always go to Mama. Because I was raised in a 2-parent household. But I was closer to my mother. But anyway, today is December the 25th. You all be safe. Y'all have a nice day. I'm not celebrating Christmas. I stopped celebrating Christmas years ago, but I do celebrate God's feast days, which started today, and it lasts for 8 days. So tomorrow, we will be having a feast day at the house, and all of my children will be coming over. And it's the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah. Some people know it as Hanukkah, so that's what I'll be doing. But I just want to just chat with y'all. Still waiting on the cakes. As soon as the cake get done, I will come back. But I was just wanted to tell you I wasn't going to erase it out of my videos. Eggs off in there one time. So you know what? You watching this video? Go ahead and subscribe. Click like and subscribe. I do want more subscribers, so you know what? Just subscribe so I can get my count up. Because I looked at my numbers, I'm going to have to stop looking at them numbers. I'm just going to have to. So you know what? Why not? Click like and subscribe. I'll bring you back more exciting cooking. I hadn't been on here like I should, but I will. I'll start cooking more and more and more. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Oh no, I see you when the cake get done. My applesauce pound cake just came out of the oven. How you doing, Miss White Lady? Oh, dang, Eloise, I thought you was a white lady standing up there.
All right now. I'm not going to chop them vegetables, pre-prep no vegetables.
Don't she look like a white lady?
Where's all the with the lid?
Man, you ain't recording us, are you?
Don't record myself. I hope you don't get it on like.
Man, you see we sitting here doing this.
Well,
man,
Mom, I'm
don't
not going to stop because of you.
Yeah, but don't sit there and record.
Well, I'm not
you
talking-
don't
I'm not
record with
recording.
this doing you like this.
I'm not recording yet. I'm
Yeah,
not
you are,
recording
man. You
yet.
got-
No, not yet.
It's recording. I'm looking at it.
Oh, I got to stop it.
Yeah.
Hello, this is my family in the kitchen. My son, Lamar. This is his wife, Eloisa. They don't want to be on here.
No, we don't.
So I'm going to have to cut it off, but I'm going to cut it back on in a minute.
And you have to edit that too.
I'm
Yeah,
leave it
no,
on.
man.
Take it.
Applesauce 7-Up pound cake, and it looks so moist. I'm going to make a small glaze at first, and I melted it, of course. I do have some lemon zest from earlier. I'm just going to put, I'm not going to put a lot in there because I'm going to drizzle this on the side of the cake. Lemon extract. And if you get too much, to put on top. Not too thick, of course. Teaspoon of butter. A little bit too much more than I wanted. Of course, I'm gonna put zest on the top, so I'm gonna put a little bit more lime and I'm gonna put all of it in there. A bit more 7-Up. This time I'm not gonna put too much. You see the zest of the lemon and lime? 7-Up pound cake. Doesn't it look beautiful? I'm gonna slice a piece, and since my son and daughter-in-law is in here, I'm gonna give them a slice and have them to taste it, do a taste test, and then tell us what they think. I think I got the wrong knife trying to cut.
It looks moist.
Gosh darn it. I cut such a big piece. I wasn't trying to cut that big a piece. Oh, I don't know. I think it's more. We're gonna see. I'm gonna have to sample this too. How it tastes to you?
I'm gonna be honest. I like it only because us Hispanic make bread pudding that looks just like this.
Okay.
That's why I like it.
Mm-hmm.
We make it just like that, like
So-
spongy like.
Mm-hmm.
And we put like raisins and stuff in it, but that's really good. I like it.
Well, you see? She said it's
I don't mind it.
7-Up pound cake. To her, it's spongy and it's soft, but since she's Hispanic, it tastes like a bread pudding that she.
Mhm.
Well, why do you try it and see how you like it? Savannah,
It's good. I like it.
here, get your piece. Try it. Oh, you didn't get none with the icing. She got some with the icing. Try the icing.
You could do it with the icing or without the icing. It's good either way.
How you
Yeah,
like the icing?
I think it's good
You like
with
it?
or without the icing.
Mm-hmm.
So how you like the cake itself, Lamar?
It's real moist.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real moist and yeah, it's good.
You
I've
see?
always been a fan of 7-Up cake, and that's real moist.
This is a different spin for a 7-Up cake. I put applesauce in it because I want it to be moist and not dry. And it came out just perfect. Everybody likes it. I like it too.
I like it so much, I'm going to take it to my room and hide it from everybody. Think I'm joking.
See how moist it is?
We're going to hide this from sister. We're not
How
going
you
to tell
like it?
sister.
It's good.
I like it.
Tell my YouTube family how it tastes.
It's like bread pudding.
She
It's
said,
like bread pudding, right?
she
That's
said it's
what I
like
said.
bread pudding, but it's better, right?
It's moist.
It's
That's
really
the good
moist.
thing. That's a thumbs up right there.
See?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful. See how it look inside? And everybody likes it. So, you heard it from the family. And you know what? You're watching my channel. Why not subscribe? Now, I do want to tell you that when the cake got through cooling, I did leave the house and I came back. It did pull away from the pan. But I did put a cup of applesauce. You can cut it down to a half a cup of applesauce. But the cake is very good and it is moist. And I love it. And you can see it's almost gone. My whole family fell in love with it. First time I ever made it with applesauce. My daughter-in-law said that this cake tastes like Mexican bread pudding and that she loved it and that she was going to look on my paid YouTube channel and get the recipe. I'm glad that everybody loved it and it tastes delicious.